Hey guys, and welcome back to Devil Dog Off-Road. This week we're going to be installing this front bumper and winch in my 86 Wagoneer, so stay tuned and follow me while we go through the process. Alright everyone, so I set up a few things here and ended up measuring everything and cutting off this piece here. There's not a lot here. I'll end up, once I get everything mounted, come back and I'll cut this up, put some new sheet metal on there, weld it up, make it look nice. What I decided to do was, I don't like how much material's here and there's not a lot of options as far as attaching stuff. So I went ahead and grabbed some scrap 2x3 and we're going to weld this in place and give us a nice solid place to mount the bumper. The other thing with that is, when I originally started doing this, I had piece of plate, tacked everything together. I didn't like the way that looked. So I ended up digging through my scrap metal and found some 2x3, and what I'm going to do is, once I get everything set, the right depth, I'm going to come back and cut one whole side off of it, and that'll leave me the 2x3, which will slip right up in here the way I need it, leave it open, and make it a lot easier to bolt everything through the bumper and through this piece without having to drill all the way through it and putting a spacer in there, welding a spacer in there to keep it from collapsing on itself. So we're going to do that. I cut these a little bit longer than what I need just to make sure, and then once they're tacked up here, I can always come back, break the tack off, cut what I need, or just take the porta band and cut it. So we'll keep going with this and hopefully it'll come out nice. Also, I went ahead and cut some plate on the inside of the bumper where the bolts that are attaching to the front of the bumper go through that plate, and that plate will get welded to this, and then that way all you have to do is just pull the bolts out, the bumper comes off, this stays on the vehicle. So let's keep it going. I went ahead and took the bumper back off once we got everything drilled, everything put in place, and took the winch off of it. And now what I'm going to do is, on the back side of the winch plate that's welded to the inside of the front of the bumper, we're going to run a piece to go underneath all the way across the back side of the plate, drill it so we can come through the bottom of that piece of metal into the back side of the winch plate that's going to get welded to the bottom side of those brackets we put in there. That way the top of the bumper supported the front and the underneath to keep the winch from twisting that plate. It's a thick plate, but just to take every precaution, make it as strong as we possibly can to keep this from twisting, since there's always going to be a lot of pressure on it. We're going to go ahead and add that extra piece in there. So let's keep it going. Alright everyone, so we got the bottom support bar in, we got all our support that's going to stay on here. The next thing I'm going to do, pull the bumper off, go ahead and paint the bumper since that's ready to go. This is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and do all the final welding on this, paint it, then we can slap the bumper on there, put the winch on there, and we'll be good to go. As well as I'll go ahead and do the repairs on here. Once I get all this welding done, I'll go ahead and move here and cover that up, get it all squared away, and that way we'll be ready to go. So let's keep on going with this project. We getting closer. Oh yeah, happy dance. everyone. So we got the front bumper, winch, everything installed. Got the wires ran. I'll hook everything up at one time. As you can see, it was pretty straightforward. It came out really great. I love the streamlined look. Everything came out just the way I wanted to. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Tell your friends, give it a like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Hopefully next time I'll be uploading the video for the rear bumper that I'm building for it, and we can keep going and getting Boss Hog one step closer to being on the trails. See y'all next time.